See Here's the Thing is brought to you by Grisey Audiovisual, All in Act Theater Company, and Michael Haas for Erie City Council. In this week's episode of See Here's the Thing, it's the return of Batfleck and the Nighttime Avengers. Yes, that's right, we finally got a glimpse of the new Justice League trailer. Plus, in this episode, we're also going to talk about Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doolittle, Logan passing the $500 million mark, Steve Urkel's return to TV, and a Candy Crush game show hosted by AC Slater. Whoa, mama. It's episode 45, and it's going to begin right about now. Another episode of See Here's the Thing. It is episode 45, and I am one of your hosts, Kate, yet again, joined by my seductive co-host, Patrick.
Probably one of the nicest ones you've used. Thank you.
Trying to be more positive.
Oh, this should last a long time.
And seductive was the first thing that came to mind.
Let's see how long this lasts.
Patrick, how you doing?
And start the watch. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
You seem very convinced by that answer.
I'm very confident in my answer.
Okay. Why are you so confident?
I don't know. I feel like maybe if I say that I feel great and believe it, that it's just going to manifest. I was feeling a little under the weather.
Oh, is that right?
This morning, yeah.
Oh.
A little stuffy.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Little pre-spring stuffiness.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Because our weather's been, again, we talk about this every week, but our weather, again, has been wacky.
Yeah, up and down. We have days of freezing and days of 60s. And
it was
days
like 70 2 days ago. Now it's this morning, I don't even know, it was like 30.
Close. It was 50.
Something. It's 50 now?
My car said 50 when I got in it.
It still feels cold out.
So I think you're drunk.
I just need some sunshine.
As do we
To be drunk on sunshine is what I need.
That would be nice. That's all you got.
That's all I got. I apparently need a little jump start today.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see. Well, we've had quite the week.
Have we?
Yeah.
What did we do?
Not much. It was we came down off of our high from last weekend.
That's right. We were really busy last week. So this week
we both had the opportunity to see Beauty and the Beast a second time.
Well, I'd already seen it a second time when we podcast last week, but you saw it a second time.
That's right. I did see it a second time with my daughter.
And did your score change at all? Nope. Still a 3.
Still a 3.
Still hitting a 3.
It was good. I enjoyed it, but yeah. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I ran into a young gentleman that I know. Yeah. By young, I mean he was like in 8th grade.
Okay.
And with his mom and dad and 2 daughters. And
he has 2 daughters?
Sorry, three
Holy
sisters.
Crap.
3 sisters. And ran into them in the movie theater and talked to the mom and the family before the show. And then when they walked out, I said to the mom and daughters, "How'd you like it?" They went, Oh, we loved it. It was so wonderful. It was so wonderful. And I said to the 8th grader, I said, "Well, what'd you think about it?" He goes, "It's all right."
Yeah. That's really that's a tremendous way to summarize all of America right now, because I feel like that it's been one of 2 camps. Either you loved it and raved about it, or you just kind of thought it was passable.
Yeah. Now my 14-year-old daughter.
You shout like you're looking for her.
I'm seeing if she approved, if she liked Beauty and the Beast or not. Like a score out of 5, Peyton. A 4. She's given a solid 4. Right. She's given a solid 4.
Here we are. I gave it a 4.5. She gave it a 4, and you and my mother gave it a 3.
Yeah, well,
a solid 3.
Yeah. Judy's a tough critic, though.
Well,
hey, Judy.
Getting into the news clips of the week already. I mean, you're just thrusting me in there.
No, I am not. I am definitely not doing that.
It's a perfect segue.
I know, but I still we have stuff to do.
Like what?
We have to talk about a random word of the podcast.
Well, then get it in there, Slick. This is the point in our podcast where I give you nicknames.
You know how we talked about how you were being positive?
Let's go, Trigger.
And it's gone. Positive is gone.
Let's go.
Stop the watch, because I think that was a new record.
Let's go, Tiger.
Actually, I think this word of the podcast is going to work out perfectly.
Oh, great.
The word of the podcast will be regret.
Regret. Well, I have many.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a challenge to get you to get the
name
word
of this
regret.
episode is just going to be episode 45. Regrets. Oh, mine's plural.
No. Well, again, it can
Regrets.
be. It can be plural.
Steve Weiser available.
Oh my gosh! And the negativity keeps on flowing. Well,
I like starting podcasts out
fun.
This way. I do. I like starting them off on a punchy note. I think we have better episodes when we're a little weirder.
Wow. What does that mean?
Well, I think our energy's better when we're a little, I don't know.
When are we not weird?
I feel like last week's we were a little bit sedated.
Were we drugged up last week?
I think we were tired. I think we really had a little bit of exhaustion going on.
I'm still tired. I think I got like 9 hours. I could take a nap right now.
We got 9 hours of sleep last night.
I could take a nap right now.
I'm actually okay. Must have been all the uppers I took this morning.
Oh my God. She does not take drugs, ladies and gentlemen. She does not take drugs.
No drugs. Just
ibuprofen.
Vitamin D and vitamin B.
Because drugs are bad, okay?
Which is not really a drug. It's a supplement.
That's right.
So anyway, your word of the day is regret.
Regret.
Okay. I'm going to write this big on my paper because I always forget. And
you write that big on your paper and never mind.
Okay. It's circled on my paper in pen.
So I'm not to assume we're going to be positive to each other anymore.
Why? I don't mean that we have to start off being negative to each other. I just mean we need to have more energy to start.
See here, woman.
We should start this whole episode over. Can we do that?
See here, woman.
Can we start the whole episode over?
No.
Wait, just go with me on this. Just go with me on this. We're going to start over. We're going to have the most energy, and then we'll ask the listeners to decide if they prefer a high-octane opening or if they prefer something more sedate, which I believe is how we started today.
What, you called me
seductive. That's a good thing.
I know. That was upbeat.
Well, let's amp it up.
Oh my God.
You ready?
No, I'm exhausted. Go on.
Okay, so I'm going to restart the episode, and you're just going to come in high flying.
Okay.
You got to. I know you. You got to ramp it up.
Okay.
I know you're going to go the other way with this.
You know I am.
You're going to go low. I'm asking you to fight against your instincts and just try it.
Okay.
Just try it.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of See Here's the Thing. I am your host, Kate, and I'm joined once again by my spunky co-host, Patrick.
I'm spunky!
Well, listeners, we got a show for you.
Oh my God, you're going to love it!
You're going to love it. What we have in store today is a lot of news from the box office.
Woohoo!
And then some movie news. And
I got to get the word of the day. The word of the day is regret.
And theater news.
Woohoo!
And there you go. Are you exhausted? I don't know. You just need something a little bit more ear-catching. You like that? Because there's eye-catching, and there can be ear-catching, too.
I think we are off the rails yet again.
I like being off the rails. That's in my autobiography. Off the rails.
Kate, off the rails.
Anyway, you want to go to the box office and talk about some box office-y things?
You are crazy today. You got a look in your eye like I haven't seen in a long time.
I know. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I just want to have a good episode, man.
We're going to force it. Man, it's going to happen.
It's not forced. It's
hell
just
or high
popping out.
water.
It's bursting out today.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, at the box office this week, Logan has officially passed the 500 million mark worldwide.
That's adorable.
Well, it's actually pretty important because it now makes it the most successful standalone Wolverine film.
And yet we have not seen it.
I know.
That is so sad.
I'm talking about this all excited like, yeah, we've seen it. We haven't yet. And I really do want to see it. It was just life gets in the way.
Sure.
Life finds a way.
This week does not look much better.
No, well, unless we go like an evening showing, but let's be honest, I'm usually asleep by 7.
Let's be honest.
But it did pass 500 million.
Wow. I will sit here right now and tell you that Beauty and the Beast will eclipse it.
Oh, it's going to. That's where I'm going next. But I do need to say that domestically, Logan's made 184 million, 339 million worldwide.
Wow.
But that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's uber popular, super popular. As you said, Beauty and the Beast is on the way to eclipse that, and that is very true. Because they have broken, a ton of records. It was the biggest March opening, number 1. But this is a really neat tidbit about what it broke this week. It broke the record set by its the original animated film in
really?
5 days.
Wow.
So it gets better when you think that Beauty and the Beast, the 1991 animated film, earned $425 million between the original release in 91 and then the re-releases in 2002 and 2012.
Wow.
Which also included IMAX re-releasing.
Sure.
So the current film now broke that record in 5 days.
Wow.
5 days.
Well, I'll tell you that it's been out for over a week. It's been over about a week and a half the movie's been out. And my daughter and I yesterday went to the 1 o'clock showing, and it was sold out.
Yeah.
It was sold out.
It's still
and when
crazy.
we were walking out, there were lines formed for the next movie because it was being shown at 1, at 2, at 3, at 4, at 5, at 6. I mean, in every performance, it was sold out yesterday.
It's earned more than $200 million domestically.
Wow.
With a domestic total of... Oh, sorry. It earned $200 million in 5 days, but now the total domestically is $219 million.
Wow.
Which, okay, so to give you some perspective...
I've got none.
It's saying it may manage to top the record-breaking Frozen, which ranked in... You want to guess?
More than $16.
Yes. Keep going. It's like playing The Price is Right, but with someone that doesn't really get it.
Nope. Okay. I'm going to guess. Were we in millions or were we in billions?
Billions.
We're in billions?
We're in
Okay.
billions, yeah.
I'm going to guess. What's a good number? $14 billion.
You're really high.
Damn. All right.
That's a really successful movie.
I'm glad I didn't go with the hundreds of billions then. All right, so let's go. Let's knock this down.
Yeah.
5 billion.
Lower.
5 billion.
Lower.
$5 billion.
Lower amount.
No. 3.5 billion.
Lower amount.
$1 billion.
Higher amount.
1.5 billion.
Lower.
1.25.
Higher.
1.34.
Lower.
1.30.
Okay, you're not going to... It's 1.27.
I was getting there.
Nah, I know it's going to take forever. This is not good podcast material. Frozen made $1.27 billion.
$1 billion.
Why make trillions when we could make billions?
So that's where it's at. And then considering the fact that this is partially due to this film being a remake, it's a live-action remake, Disney's going to make bank the next few years because we've got Mulan, Aladdin, and Dumbo all planned for live-action remakes.
Is that
Dumbo.
You totally Jamestown that.
And how can I Jamestown Dumbo?
You Dambo.
I didn't say Dambo. It's not Rambo and Dumbo meet.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be a great movie?
Oh my God. Now,
Okay, tell me the plot of
okay.
Rambo.
Well,
Dambo.
It's a story of vengeance
Uh-huh.
because there was a young elephant and
In a world.
and he witnessed firsthand his mother slaughtered.
Oh, because you mean was it what's the elephant's name? Topsy.
Topsy the elephant
was it
from,
Topsy?
From Family Guy?
No. Topsy was the
from
elephant.
Bob's Burgers.
Well, it was in Bob's Burgers, but Topsy was an actual science experiment that went wrong.
No, it wasn't Topsy, but no, he witnesses his mother slaughtered, and he goes and trains in India with, oddly enough, a kung fu master from Japan.
Could you tell me the hit song?
I'm not even there yet. Can I tell you the crux of this plot, please? He trains for years to become an assassin, and
That sound right now of the people fast forwarding.
and then he ends up locating his mother's killer.
Oh, my.
And he gets an arsenal of weapons, and still can fly. He finds out he can fly, so he's a flying, shooting elephant
With big ears.
on a rampage.
So he can't really wear the bandana because it would tie the ears down.
No, that's like his signature mark, though. He's got a bandana.
But it would tie the ears down.
The signature song. What was the signature song from the original Dumbo? Baby Mine? Was it Baby Mine?
Oh,
You don't know, do you?
I don't know. All I keep thinking now is they say,
would be-
Topsy
it would be-
at my
Nobody gets
Topsy.
that.
I get it.
No, if anybody out there gets that, please
Topsy at my Topsy.
tweet us or something because
Yeah.
I guarantee you no one's going to get that.
I guarantee somebody out there will
No
get
one's
that.
going to get it.
Yeah, my
Anyway,
brother will
if the song prior in Dumbo was Baby Mine, then this is obviously AK-47 Mine. It's a song about when he finds his first gun.
What's the one song when they sing "I done seen about everything when I see an elephant fly"? What's the takeoff on that one there?
Well, spoiler alert, at the end of the film, he ends up detonating a room full of dynamite to kill the bad guy. Which, of course, he sadly, bittersweetly, has to sacrifice himself.
Oh,
so
that's terrible.
what's the name of the song? I've never seen... What's
Done seen about everything till I seen an elephant
Enough
fly.
and blow up.
Elephant blow up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a love song.
Yep, it's a duet. How did you know?
Well, from the title.
Celine Dion will come in to sing it
Topsy.
with Neil Sedaka.
Oh no, Neil Sedaka.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yep, it's gonna be a hit.
And then the credit scene,
Dambo.
The credits of Dambo will be sung by who? Because they always bring a different artist in for the credits in
Well,
Disney.
you have to go bigger.
Yeah.
So I think it's got to be Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's phenomenal.
Yep, it's going to be star-studded.
Maybe another duet with Lady Gaga.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah,
I think that
okay.
works out
All right.
just fine.
Whew.
So that's at the box office. Let's go to the movies.
No, hang on. Oh, okay. All right.
You don't want to go to the movies with me this week?
Yeah, no,
Let's
that's good.
go to the movies. Let's talk about some movie news.
And the Oscar goes to...
Top of the list. Before we get to there's a big one this week. There's a big one.
All right.
Yeah, it's not Dambo. I'll surprise you. It will be big when
sure.
they get word of my brilliant script.
That's
yeah.
right.
Robert Downey Jr., when you first think of him, you obviously think of... Wow.
Saturday Night Live.
Why?
Because I'm just trying to think of something that's obscure.
I'm talking maybe movie characters when I say Robert Downey Jr.
I'm going to say Iron Fist Man.
Oh, boy. No, don't bring up Iron Fist. It's not doing well.
Sorry.
It's a Netflix series. It's apparently not doing very well. Please don't bring that up.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I think of Iron Man.
Good. What else? Very good. What other characters might you think of Robert Downey Jr. as?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
I think of him as I don't know why you ask me these questions.
Because I like hearing your answers.
I don't have a clue.
You know that some of our listeners, their favorite thing is you making up stuff? Which really, the more I thought about that this week, the more I was like, the show really is like me looking up news clips and me doing research and Patrick just kind of guessing what each clip is about and me explaining to him like, no, it's actually this. So really, you are our audience. Like, you are our objective. You make me have a clear objective, is to try to explain everything to you.
That's good.
And people really like it when you make up plot lines.
Okay, all right. Well, I like it when you make up Jumbo or
I feel like that wasn't very good.
All right.
I do like the idea of the songs, though.
Yeah. Let me think. Robert Downey Jr. movies. Didn't he play... I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of any of the movies he was in.
He was also Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, that little ditty. Go. Sure. What else? What else is he in?
He's going to add...
No. What else was he in?
Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, come on.
He was in Avengers.
What else? He's done 1,000 things. Come on.
He was in, that one movie by John Hughes.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Wasn't it?
That's the one I was trying to think of.
Is that Patrick Dempsey? I'm getting them confused. They do look a little alike, maybe.
All right. I think I've proven my point.
They have that classic handsomeness to them. Right? Am I right? I don't even know.
Whatever.
You tell me.
No.
While you're looking that up, can I tell you what I was going to say?
Go ahead.
Okay. Iron Man, Sherlock Holmes. Robert Downey Jr. is apparently also going to add another franchise and become Dr. Doolittle.
What the deuce?
Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah, Dr. Doolittle. According to this report that I read, in the midst of making the Avengers Infinity War and then working a little bit on Spider-Man, he's also going to take on the role of Dr. Doolittle.
And according to IMDb, Sherlock Holmes 3.
That's right.
But hang on, but don't gloss over this.
I'm not.
Dr. Doolittle, the movie that Eddie Murphy
that is correct.
had done.
That is correct. So this is not the first time. Obviously, we've seen Dr. Doolittle at the theaters. The first movie debuted in 1967 starring Rex Harrison.
Yes.
And it won 2 Oscar awards for Best Original Song and Best Special Effects. It was also nominated for Best Picture.
Okay.
Then the franchise went to TV. There was an animated series. And then, of course, we recently know this from Eddie Murphy's take on it, which was actually, surprisingly, a big hit. It earned $144 domestically, $144 million, not $144, which is what you might think when you think of the Eddie Murphy version. Mm-hmm. But there was a sequel, didn't do quite as well, and then they actually did like a Dr. Doolittle 3 with Dr. Doolittle's daughter as the main character, and she did a ton of Dr. Doolittle movies, which I have to tell you what they're called because this is entertaining. It's right up your alley with your type of humor,
okay.
Patrick.
All right.
Dr. Doolittle, Tale to the Chief, Dr. Doolittle, $1 Million Mutts.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
Those were straight to DVD. So this is going to be called The Voyage of Dr. Doolittle.
Okay.
Nothing yet is known about the rest of the cast.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to break out of the superstar mold and do something else.
Yeah, so...
Now, I will tell you, I have to stop this because for the people at home that have been screaming at their computers, Weird Science.
Weird Science, that's it.
Weird Science.
I knew it was an 80s film.
Yeah, it was a John Hughes-esque.
Can you tell me, when was when he had his like drug breakdown, what was the film before that he shot? Then there was like a hiatus. Because wasn't Iron Man like his big comeback?
Yeah, I mean, he had done things that were not good for a long time.
But Iron Man kind of like said he's back and he's here to stay.
Okay.
I remember seeing that back in like 2009, I think it was.
Let's see.
It's hard to think it's been that long.
Honestly, the IMDb stuff there's not a break in his timeline. He was constantly working, but there was a chunk of stuff that I never heard of or seen. So I'm guessing that, I mean, he was on Ally McBeal, the TV series from 2002.
That's right. Oh my God, he totally was.
Yeah, but then I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember what the. So I don't know what Robert Downey Jr. I can't remember the movie that was that he's done so many weird, odd little projects that I can't tell you.
Because I don't think I ever really I was not really aware of him until Iron Man. I think.
Well, Sherlock Holmes was 2000. No, you're right. Iron Man was before that. Iron Man was 2008, and the first Sherlock Holmes was 2009.
2008. Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yep.
It just feels like we've always had Iron Man now. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like when was there a time you didn't know Star Wars?
Well, it's weird to think that the people that we have grown up with these characters, Iron Man, they're getting to a point where they're too old to play the parts. Logan's the same way.
Yeah. Well, again, we have not seen it. Don't hate us, Internet. We need to see that this week.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We need to do that. Anyway, moving on to more movie news. Guess what?
Tell me what.
If I said the words to you, Ghostbusters female remake, what stirs up in your mind?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Again?
What words come to mind?
Trying too hard. People cast in roles that they are playing themselves. I don't know. What am I supposed to say?
Would you happen to think like, gosh, I'd want some more, or please make some more movies?
No.
Well, apparently that might be happening.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
The series creator confirmed that an animated film is in the works, plus there may be more movies.
Was it more of a success than I realized?
I don't think so. I think that there was a lot of fallout.
So what would cause somebody to want to make this a bigger deal than it was?
All I have here, this is from Cinema Blend. This is what it says.
Fake news.
Fake news, no. Multiple films are in the works within the Ghostbusters canon. So it doesn't necessarily say it's going to be the girls. It also says what's going to be an interesting factor is to keep an eye on the fact whether or not Ghostbusters' newly announced live-action film will be a sequel to the 2016 universe or a brand new film altogether.
Oh, I can only hope that it doesn't happen. Really, I can hope it doesn't happen.
Apparently, there was a rumored project between Sony and what's called Ghost Corps. There was a project that had Chris Pratt and Channing Tatum tied to it. So I don't know if they're going to revive
those two
that.
tied together. Wow.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Those two tied together?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
How about that?
Tied together. All right.
All right, yeah.
Do you think that they should just leave Ghostbusters alone? Let it die?
Ghostbusters alone.
Let it rest in peace, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think it needs to. I don't think any more needs to be done with this. I think we've heard and seen enough.
I think that. This was our take. Tell me if I'm wrong, but
you're wrong.
I didn't even say anything.
Go on.
Did the film need to be made in the first place? Probably not. No, it's classic.
Yeah.
Secondly, the humor was bad.
Yes.
The humor was so forced.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mark. It was a bad mark on the legacy of the Ghostbusters film. I'm sure that they have tons of regrets about casting the writers and or the actresses that they did. It had its moments. It had its moments, but it also I think it was pretty panned.
It made money, I think. It did not lose money.
And it shouldn't have, because if you think about the individual people, they're all very successful.
Sure.
But then, for some reason, writing-wise, directing-wise, it just fell really flat.
Yeah.
So, I think it's safe to say that they're definitely not going to reboot it with the girls.
Oh, well, one can hope.
But then, don't you think that the criticism on the next film will be even harsher? Unless it's like an animated film, and that's a little off the table because it's
still
different.
They've done animated. It was a children's cartoon show.
That's right. I watched it
for a long time.
That's right.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think they should look into this. I think it should be done. But they're going to do what they're going to do, and it's all good.
Yeah. Speaking of Beauty and the Beast news.
Oh, is that what we were talking about?
So Luke Evans played Gaston in Beauty and the Beast, and he was actually one of our favorite parts.
Dreamy.
He was dreamy. I
didn't care much for that.
I thought you liked him.
He was... No, I liked him. I don't see him much as a eye candy that you do, but yes.
I prefer the Beast more.
Yes, before the transformation.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
He's sexy.
Right.
Yeah.
All that hair.
But,
you like hair.
We knew that... Oh, my goodness. We knew that Luke Evans was a really good singer, as evidenced in the film, but we also knew, going into it, he had some theater background.
Yes, he did.
He was in Miss Saigon, of all things, and also Rent. And then this week on the internet surfaced a video of him singing One Song Glory from Rent. So take a listen.
Okay.
Time flies, time dies. One place of glory, one place of
What are you laughing about?
Well, you set this up by saying that there was a something leaked to the internet with him singing this song.
No, it's
I
not
pictured
leaked.
like him like in the shower and somebody like with the phone doing one page of glory like in the shower. This is like highly produced.
Yeah.
And this was not like somebody like, whoops, I found this.
Yeah.
Somebody actually put this together.
I'm not sure where this is from, but this is definitely him singing, and it's like, wow, he's really darn good.
Yeah, so he was singing into some cans for sure.
He was somebody in the film along with like Audra McDonald that I never had to worry about vocally. You know how when you hear people sing, you're like, I'm really worried for you.
Yeah, the only one I was ever worried about was Emma Watson. Then after I heard how auto-tuned she was, I stopped worrying.
Yeah, I think after a while you just get used to it. You just get used to it. You're not going to criticize it anymore because why?
Yeah,
because it's just there.
Well, once I know that they're going to use that, then they're using it for other people, and I stop worrying. Like Le Fou. Yeah.
Yeah, who did a great job in the song Gaston in that movie. Mm-hmm. He actually sang some higher melodies.
Yeah.
They rewrote it a bit. But again, just kind of fell flat for me, that character.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom. What else you want to talk about?
Oh, well.
Do you want to talk about some Black Panther set photos?
Nothing says politically correct like that.
It's a film, Patrick.
Oh, good.
So this week we got some set photos from Black Panther. And in the photos, we see the Black Panther himself, T'Challa, on top of a speeding car.
Yeah, and do me a favor, everybody out there. Make sure you're very careful when you Google Black Panther. Just a little disclaimer from your friend Patrick.
Anyway, the filming is going on right now in South Korea. And as I said, in the set photos that we see, he's attached to a speeding blue car. And people are saying that they think that Michael B. Jordan, we talked about last week, he's not the basketball player. Okay. He's playing Eric Killmonger, and he may be the villain, he may not. We're not quite sure. But we do know that Mr. CGI himself, Andy Serkis, is in the film as well.
That's fantastic.
He's playing Ulysses Claw, which makes me think of Inspector Gadget.
The Claw.
Get you next time, Gadget.
But he was actually in Age of Ultron. Very, very small sort of cameo. More than a cameo. It was like a scene-length role. But he may be the main antagonist in this film.
Hey, friends. If you're looking for Black Panther information and you see a Black Panther party, it's not what you think it is. It's not a party with all these people that like the movie Black Panther. That's just your friend Patrick. Thank you. Helping you out.
Make sure it's like
good advice.
Black Panther film. Would that be a safe Google search term?
That's good advice from your friend Patrick.
Safe advice. Safe advice. Black Panther Marvel.
Black Panther trailers.
Is that still safe?
I think that's safe.
I don't know.
Parties.
I'm excited for this film.
Okay.
I really am. I really enjoyed him a lot in, what was the film we saw? I'm losing it.
Of Mice and Men.
It was Of Mice and Men. The Black Panther was a
no
standout character in that.
No, it was Green Mile.
It was Avengers Civil. No, it was Captain America Civil War.
Let's go with that.
It's getting to the point now where I'm getting really confused about all these Marvel films.
Welcome to my world.
Because Avengers are in Civil War, but they're not. It's not an Avengers Civil War. It's Captain America Civil War, and then it's going to be Avengers Infinity War.
And then we have Spider-Man, which is in all the universes.
Spider-Man Senior Prom, Spider-Man
The
Winter
Justice
Formal.
League, the Avengers.
Justice League. Justice League is just the Nighttime Avengers.
Oh, my gosh.
It's when they fight.
Yeah. I really do need a time map.
A time map?
And a time, Bobby.
There is one online of when all the films take place and all the continuities that exist between them.
That's nice.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you.
You're smiling.
I smile because you're pretty.
Oh, what do you want?
Nothing.
Let's get back on track. I hesitate to bring this one up because I know that you're not a tremendous fan of the film, but Love Actually, you ever seen that?
I feel it in my fingers.
You know at least that we're going with this.
I feel it in my toes.
You know that it's coming back, right?
Nope.
We've talked about this. Patrick.
Did we talk about this?
We have talked about this.
I'm
Day
so
drinking is
confused.
dangerous. It's coming back, and it's coming back for Red Nose Day.
Oh, very
Yes.
cool.
So there was a little
That's a day I drink a lot.
teaser. You drink every day.
Yep.
It's a little teaser trailer for Love Actually that came on the internet this week, and it's actually very endearing and very funny because it features all of the previous actors, excluding one, and that is Colin Firth. Colin Firth is not in the trailer
Because he died.
He did not die.
He did not die.
Can we not talk about people that have died in that movie? Do you want me to flip tables?
Can we have a moment of silence, please, for the fallen members of Love Actually?
You're talking about Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
I get very serious about Alan Rickman.
Yeah, you threw your pen.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm very upset still about it.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we get to see Liam Neeson, Keira Knightley. We get to see that guy from The Walking Dead. We get to see the little kid from Game of Thrones. They're all in there. But who's not is Colin Firth. And
Why?
it's actually kind of funny. I don't think he's in it.
Why?
I don't think he came back.
Why?
He's making the King's Speech too.
More stuttering.
He's actually struck mute.
Oh, no.
He must learn sign language.
The radio announcements are going to be hell.
Which is really tough because he's trying to talk to everybody about the dangers of Dambo. And he has to think of sign language for a gun-wielding elephant.
All the worlds combine.
So they made a little teaser trailer. They used the placards, the place cards that they used in the original to tell the story between Keira Knightley and that guy from The Walking Dead. And
Google that guy
they're
from
all
The
they're
Walking
all
Dead.
pulling the placards up and down, and they're basically like saying, we're going to return and we're going to see which one of us has aged the best, because it's been like, gosh, 14, 15 years since that came out. Maybe even 16.
Andrew Lincoln?
Andrew Lincoln, that would be him, the guy from The Walking Dead. And at the end, they're like, it's obviously Colin Firth has not been the one that's aged the best because he's not there. And then Liam Neeson's like, it's obviously Liam. And then the two little kids that were in the original movie were like, we just grew up. We're adults finally. And they're very cute. So it made me very, very excited. They used the original music from the film. It's going to be spectacular.
Oh, God.
You don't give two shits.
Really don't give a shit.
Why?
Because that movie did not ring anything into me.
When do things ring into you, Patrick?
Oh, my
Name
God.
some things that actually make you ring.
Things that make me ring.
A list.
A list by Patrick.
Autobiography. Things that make me ring.
A nice summer day.
Okay.
Walks on the beach.
All right.
A hand in my hand.
Whose hand?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. A cup of Joe.
You don't drink coffee.
No, I don't drink coffee. A good antidepressant.
Oh boy. Do you have some?
Maybe.
Why have you been sharing?
Maybe.
Anyway, that's coming back on Red Nose Day. I believe it'll be
it's
on
a
NBC.
busy day.
Busy day.
Busy day. Big day for red noses.
Tell you what.
What's that?
We are going to take a quick break.
Already?
And when we get back, we are going to deal with the biggest pop culture news clip of the week.
Yes, I am so excited about this.
Do you know what it is?
I have no clue.
If you could guess, what would you guess?
My guess for the number one, what'd you call it?
Pop culture news
Pop
clip of the
culture
week.
news clip of the week. And it's not Beauty and the Beast.
It's not.
And it's not Justice League.
It is.
Oh, is it Justice League?
Yeah, it would be it.
Son of a gun.
You got it.
I guessed right.
You're getting better at this game.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
We're going to come back and we're going to talk all about this brand new Justice League trailer that dropped on Saturday.
Wait, it dropped?
It dropped.
Okay.
Just like
Someone should pick it up. That's
just
all
like
I'm
your
saying.
balls.
I'm still hoping.
They have also dropped.
I'm still hoping.
Anyway, stay tuned. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, Patrick.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You know what I like?
What do you like?
I like theater.
Me too.
Do you know Erie's got some great theaters?
It does?
Yeah, including Almanac.
What's All-in-Act Theater?
All-in-Act Theater is the brainchild of David Mitchell and Larry Lewis.
Tell me more.
Well, they do wonderful productions, very affordable.
Tell me more.
They are performing Agatha Christie's Spiderweb,
Ooh.
which they will also be contributing to the Gannon Fringe Festival in 2017.
Uh-huh.
The Middle Ages by A.R. Gurney, and Lend Me a Tenor by my good friend, Ken Ludwig.
I'm always out of tenors. So, Patrick, where can I find All-in-Act Theater?
Well, if you've got a computer and you can go to allanact.net.
I think you mean All-in-Act.
Oh, A-L-L-A-N-A-C-T. I thought it was Allen Act.
Maybe it is Alan's Act. But no, it's All an Act.
www.allanact.net, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
They're located at 652 West 17th Street in Erie, Pennsylvania. They are the best entertainment value in this community since 2004. They feature comedies, dramas, mysteries, farces, quality theater at an affordable price. Theater lives here.
$1 from every admission benefits community shelter services and Erie's homeless.
Please visit allinact.net to support the companies that support us. So, here's the big news clip of the week.
Wow, we're finally to it.
I wanted to build up a little bit.
Okay.
Is that okay?
We did it.
The Justice League trailer
Dun, dun, dun.
has finally dropped. They did a little bit of a bait and switch this week with us. They released smaller sneak peek. This is crazy. Sneak peeks of the trailer. Like, you trailer to trailer. You trailer to trailer.
Cool.
So all throughout the week, they had little glimpses of Aquaman, of The Flash, of Batman, of Wonder Woman. Just tiny little looks. And then finally yesterday, we got the trailer. That was Patrick's having a stroke right now. He's biting on a piece of wood. I gave him a spatula. What is that?
That's my MRI.
Patrick had an MRI on Friday. Not for his brain. Let's just clear that up. Unfortunately, he had it on his leg.
Yeah, I did.
He doesn't know anything yet.
Nope. So anyway, going back to the trailer, the Justice League.
The Justice League trailer has dropped, and it's all anybody's talking about today on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Go ahead and look.
Okay.
Okay. So, in true to Patrick fashion.
What?
I just assumed, Patrick, that you wouldn't have a single clue what was going on in the trailer. Am I right?
Meanwhile, at the League of Justice.
Not now.
Sorry.
What is that? Is that from Wonder Friends?
No. What? That was from Family Guy. But
Well, that was from
originally
Family Guy, but originally from Wonder.
Yeah. Actually, the part of the trailer that I really am excited about are the Wonder Twins and their little monkey Gleek.
That's not in the trailer.
Yes, it is.
The Wonder
That's
Twins?
That's the League of Justice.
It's not in the trailer, though.
I know, but they're going to be in the movie, and I understand they have a very predominant part of the movie because one of them forms some kind of animal, and the other one.
Are you making this up?
No, shame on you! Oh my gosh,
Patrick,
Wonder Twins.
you have to understand.
They have rings. When they touch the rings, they say
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Wonder
Powers
Twins activate. Oh my God, you stop talking. You don't know what you're talking about. Wonder Twins activate. And when they do, one forms the shape of an animal and the other has some form of water. Now, you might think this is very, very, very stupid and unuseful, and it is. But Gleek helps. The monkey helps because he has to carry the bucket. So the girl turns into a bucket and the guy turns into water so that there's a bucket with water.
Who picks up the bucket?
The monkey. That's where the monkey comes in. Oh, I cannot wait for this movie.
Wait,
Exciting.
I have a question. Gleek sounds like the spit thing that happens when you get excited and talk about something and you spit all over the place.
Yes, that's Gleek, yes.
Okay.
That's also the monkey's name.
I really hate to break it to you.
This is going to be a huge thing for me, and I'm going to watch this movie and with bated breath, and I cannot wait to see the Wonder Twins activate.
They're not in the trailer.
That's fine. Then that's their mistake because they miss up an opportunity.
Well, you watched the trailer, yes?
Yeah, I watched the trailer.
What did you think?
I'm happy that it seems like Aquaman's going to be a badass.
He looks awesome.
Hey, you guys. Hey, stop or I'll throw some starfish.
God. Oh, my God. We could be paid by Family Guy.
Yeah. But I do. Yeah, we probably should. I was very happy they made Aquaman into a badass and not wimpy. And I was there was a couple times.
He's almost bro-ish.
Well, there's a couple times they showed him like, ooh, who's that guy? Ooh, who's that? He must be the bad guy.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not the bad guy.
He's a badass.
Yeah.
He's a heck of a fighter.
for the sake of my own entertainment and yours, Internet, I've decided to break this trailer down just so Patrick can really explain what's going on in the Justice League trailer.
Okay.
Patrick, are you ready?
What's happening?
I'm just going to ask you questions and you're going to answer. Okay. The first person we see in the Justice League trailer is...
I believe it is Aquaman.
It is not.
Okay.
It's a guy with a black hooded coat on.
That's the Black Panther.
That is not the Black Panther.
Okay.
He takes off his goggles to reveal...
He's Aquaman.
That's not... Nope.
Okay.
He's high on a snowy mountain.
Oh, it's a Luke.
It's not Luke.
Not Luke.
That's the wrong universe.
Sorry, go on.
It is none other than...
Horseman.
Nope.
Nope.
He is riding a horse.
Okay, there's a
he
horse.
He has a black horse with him.
Oh, I remember now. It's a horse. There's a guy with a horse.
And that would be...
Batman.
Yes!
Oh, that was a guess.
That was good!
Okay,
it's Ben Affleck.
On a horse.
It's Batfleck.
Batfleck.
On a horse.
He's got Batfleck.
And then...
I gleeked. I just gleeked.
You gleeked a little bit.
All right.
And then we get some voiceover between him and Wonder Woman.
In a world.
No.
Okay.
And then we start to see some clips of some of the other players in the film.
I remember that.
So we see Victor Stone, who his alter ego is...
Victor Stone is the alter ego to the guy from Ratatouille.
The guy from Ratatouille?
The guy, the cooker, the baker, the cooker. No, who is Victor Stone?
That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, Victor Stone. Oh, Victor Stone. Victor Stone turns into Aquaman.
No. No Aquaman.
Is it Batman?
It's not. Nope.
Okay.
This is somebody different.
Who
not
is it?
Bruce Wayne.
Tell me.
It's Cyborg.
There's a cyborg?
There's a cyborg in
Okay,
it.
that
Okay, so we
explains
see
things.
a little bit of Cyborg, and then we move on with the trailer.
Uh-huh.
And we see what's called a mother box. Patrick, what's a mother box?
A mother box is a box, a four-sided object with a lid, which when you open it,
Yes.
your mother's voice comes out and nags you. Did you do the laundry? Did you clean the dishes?
Well, then explain to me why the movie's villain Steppenwolf is after it.
Oh, because mothers also give the best advice. And mothers are always correct. So with that box, you can rule the entire universe because all of a universe's answers are inside the mother's box.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Tell me, we don't see him in the trailer.
You gonna finish that? You take it, you eat it.
Okay.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach.
We don't see the villain in the trailer.
No.
But he's played by Kieran Hines, who is also from the hit TV show.
This Is Us.
No. The hit HBO TV show.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, very good.
That was a
He
guess.
played Mance Rayder in Game of Thrones. Who was...
Jesus. Mance Rayder is the guy who raids all the lands.
All the mans.
All the mans. He raids all the mans.
Mans Raider.
That's where he gets his nickname, Mans
Okay,
Raider.
moving on.
Oh.
Okay. So then we move on with the trailer.
So there's a mother's box.
We get a voice of Wonder Woman saying to
In a
Bruce
world.
Wayne,
Okay.
"No."
Nope.
She says, "The others, where are they?" And then we get a shot of
The others.
who happen to be specifically
Aquaman.
There you go.
Yay!
And he's on top of a boat.
Well,
He's a boat captain.
I'm a boat captain.
He's looking great.
Okay.
And we see him save a fisherman, bring him to a bar, and then we see Bruce Wayne and Aquaman meeting.
And they don't like each other.
Not at first, no. The rest of the trailer is just basically Batman telling us who all the people are in Justice League, so you really should watch this.
Oh, no, there's a guy that does things. He's the Flash.
Yes, very good. We're getting there.
Okay.
So what is the Flash's name?
The Flash's name is Nick Johnson.
That is not
Nick
it.
Johnson.
No, it's not Nick
John
Johnson.
Nixon?
No, why do you think it's Nick Johnson?
That's the first name that came to mind. What is his name?
It's Barry Gordon.
It's not Barry Gordon.
I'm pretty sure it's Barry Gordon.
It is not Barry Gordon.
It's Barry Gordon,
Internet?
Patrick.
Internet?
They're not going to do it in real time.
No, they should.
I know his name's Barry Allen. It's Barry Allen.
Look who was wrong.
It's Barry Allen.
Barry Gordon.
Okay, so then we get a lot of clips of seeing all the superheroes doing their stuff, you know. So obviously, what's Cyborg's biggest power, Patrick?
The Cyborg's biggest power is that he regrets everything.
Oh, yeah, but the great thing about that word is I already used it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like half an hour ago. You didn't say anything, so I let it go.
Yeah, all right. No, Cyborg's biggest power is that he's got a glowy eye. And the glowy eye is just like, what's his name in Harry Potter? He can see things.
Okay, he's like Mad Eye Moody.
Mad Eye Moody. He's got the power of the Mad Eye.
Played by
that great English actor.
Yes, don't you say it. Don't you go there. Don't you do it.
Jimmy Rickman.
I hate you so much.
It's a son of
Brendan Gleeson.
Oh, Gleeson.
Gleeson.
I regret nothing.
So then we see a lot of people fighting stuff. We see Patrick. We see Batman fighting one of Steppenwolf's like lackeys, and that is called a what?
What was the Steppenwolf song from the 70s?
It's not a band.
It is a band.
I know it is. Not in the trailer.
Okay.
What does he fight? What's the name of this big, ugly monster thing that Batman's fighting, Patrick?
It is a guppy.
A guppy?
Yeah.
Aquaman is not the villain, Patrick.
Okay.
So what is the name of this monster that he's fighting? I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
It's called a parademon.
Is it a parapeti?
A parademon. Okay. And what do the parademons do?
They are two demons who are joined at the hip. And they can release firebolts and they sing side-by-side songs.
Parademon. From that musical sideshow.
Sideshow starring
joined together at the hip.
That famous English actor, John Cleese.
All right. Well, then we get more action. We get some. I love this. This is my favorite part of the whole trailer.
Oh, good.
And Barry Allen, the Flash, says to Bruce Wayne, "What's your superpower again?" And Bruce Wayne goes, "I'm rich."
Yeah. No, my favorite part is when Batman goes to recruit Flash.
Yeah.
And he starts telling him like, "There's this world and we have to protect it." He's like, "Are you Batman? I'm in."
And then, oddly enough, this is a total. Explain to me if there's a reason, but there's no clip of a football player charging on the field. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
Well, because Bane is going to blow up the field.
Except that the only thing I can offer is...
Really? Nothing?
No, that's the wrong universe, Patrick. Actually, it's the same universe, wrong movie. It looks like Cyborg prior to Cyborg, so maybe it's a flashback.
Ooh.
That's
how Cyborg becomes Cyborg.
He's on the field playing football.
And then Bane blows up the field. And then he gets mad.
To be fair, it does look kind of like the Steelers a little bit. It is yellow and black.
There we go.
But there's a CU in the background. CCU.
Maybe somebody's just saying, "I see you."
CCU.
Yeah. I carbon copied you something in the email.
Then we get a really, really random shot of your favorite actress and mine, who you loved in Batman v Superman.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know why you keep doing that.
It's Wonder Woman.
Amy Adams.
No.
Yep.
She's not my favorite actress.
That's why I said it.
You are wrong.
We get a little bit of Wonder Woman.
Dun, 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 dun.
Then we finally get to a rooftop where we see, for the first time, J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon. So again, this role has been handed off throughout the years, but J.K. Simmons now is playing it, and he's talking to Batman, and then we get Aquaman, who hops up on the roof and says, "Dressed like a bat. I dig it," which I think is also one of my favorite parts of the trailer. And then Aquaman just basically gets to ride on top of the Batmobile, looks like, and jumps off and like completely wipes out some fighter.
Yeah, like I said,
pilots.
he's finally a badass.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I'm entertained.
You think it's a little dark looking, like Batman vs Superman was? It feels a lot like it.
I don't know. I don't know. It looks entertaining. It's one of those things where the trailer is almost 2.5 minutes, and I feel like there's so many little clips. I feel like I've seen most of the movie now.
You think so? You think you know the plot of it already?
Oh, honey.
What is the plot of Justice League?
Well, there's this mom box.
There's a mother box.
Mother box. And the mother box is the key to the universe because it has all the nagging in it.
Okay.
And so they've got to find a way to either destroy it so the mother box can be destroyed. I don't want to give it away. That's not for me to do. I don't want to give it away.
So the other big thing about the trailer is people are speculating, is Superman in this movie?
He did.
Well, right. Is he going to reappear?
Yeah.
Is he going to be evil Superman?
I think he has to.
So what is the takeaway from the trailer? I think you nailed it on the head when you said you're really excited to see Aquaman now.
Yeah.
Seems like he might be the comic foil to all of this.
Oh boy, really?
Well, think about it. He's in the trailer. He's like going, yeah, all right. Like he's.
I do that all the time.
Hey there,
Ooh.
what's up?
So that's what it means to be the comic foil.
Well, I mean, like
I tell you
Batman is going to be straight laced, okay, and then Wonder Woman.
Spider-Man will be the comic foil.
He's not in this movie.
Spider-Man is in this movie.
No, he's not.
All
Are
right,
you being for real right now?
Maybe he's not.
Patrick, I had such high hopes for you.
Oh, you are so in the wrong.
I was thinking maybe you had finally caught on. No, he's not in this movie. No. He's in.
It's just a whole
Captain
lifetime.
America: Civil War.
You have a whole lifetime of regrets looking forward.
So many more regrets. Got that in again.
Yeah, thank
you very much. He looks awesome.
Who's he?
Aquaman.
I don't think he's going to be the comic foil. I think he's too much of a badass.
I think he's going to provide some laughs.
Man,
he already did in the trailer. He said, dress like a bat. I dig it. That was funny.
That's the comic relief.
I dig it. Yes, and then
is there canned laughter in this movie too?
I think there's going to be a little bit of comedy between the Flash and Batman.
Oh yeah.
I think Wonder Woman will be very straight laced, just like Batman.
Yep.
I don't know anything about Cyborg except that he looks really cool.
He's got that eye. Yeah.
That's a Cyclops.
Sorry.
That's another universe.
Sorry.
That's X-Men.
Confused.
Is this going to top Batman versus Superman, or is it going to be just as bad? Just as bad. Did you get it? Did you hear it?
That was good.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed. Honestly, there's a lot of unanswered questions from the trailer. There are. Is Superman in it? Is Superman in the movie?
I want to see a bad Superman.
Bad?
I really do.
And here's a question. If he is bad, how does one defeat Superman?
You whisper Martha in his ear.
Martha. Oh, that's his weakness, Martha?
Yeah, well, it's one of his weaknesses. Yeah.
How did we defeat him last time?
He was fighting Darkseid, and was it Darkseid? Strong side. Strong side.
Weak side. I don't know.
High side. Or Doomsday. Was it Doomsday?
Yeah, let's go with Doomsday.
It's Doomsday. It's one of the two.
A dark side of Doomsday, yes.
Doomsday. And he figured out that it could not be killed unless he stabbed
Tickled
it with... Tickle fight.
Tickle fight.
Unless he stabbed it with a piece of kryptonite. And for some reason, he also died in the process. I feel like you could be really careful with that, like not stabbing yourself, but stabbing the villain.
Well, but you touch it and you lose your powers and you become mortal. And
that's true.
Oh, I'm tired already. So is he going to be evil? Is he going to come back and be? Is there going to be like a moment where everyone in the movie is on death's door and then Superman to the rescue?
But he's not to the rescue though. He's got to be bad.
Why? Oh, because that's
the comic book lore. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's going to happen. That's my guess right now. I'm saying it. I'm putting everything in. I'm all in. Bad Superman's going to make an appearance.
He's going to destroy it because how do you beat him?
Here's the great question. How are you going to keep that a secret for the next few months so that...
Well, obviously it's not because you've already spoiled it for everybody.
No, I mean, like, you know how there's always something on the internet like leaked footage or set photos and they reveal, oh, yep, he's in it.
Yeah. I think it's already been shot.
It's got to be like Jon Snow security level type of
nice reference.
Coverage. Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you have to lead on people so that no one finds out if this is the true twist of the whole story.
I agree.
I'm excited. The trailer looked awesome.
Yeah,
as sometimes trailers do, and the movies aren't as good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hated.
You looking forward to Batfleck?
For say this?
What's that?
Kind of tired of it all.
Really? Too many tentpole movies?
I'm kind of tired of it.
Would you have the same reaction if we were hyping up Avengers Infinity War?
Yeah, I would. All that stuff is. I'm just kind of at peak with
Given that their dialogue's better.
Honestly, if Superman versus Batman wouldn't have been so bad, I might have been a little more excited. Honestly.
And there were some good moments in that.
There were, but all the hype, and then you go and you're like, really, this is okay.
Well, when we talked about this before, but when the movie first came out, I almost thought it was a joke. Like when you say like, oh yeah, there's an Alien versus Predator versus Jason versus Freddy movie. You know, you think, oh yeah, right. Is that one of those scary movie fives? You know, where they make fun of the movies? No, it was real. This was real too. But so overly hyped concept.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I'm afraid of. Is that we all this talk about Justice League, all this talk about what's going to happen in it, and then we're going to watch it and go, oh okay. I don't want that. I don't want that again.
Yeah, we'll see if Batfleck shows anything. I mean, he's not going to show anything in the movie, but
Ew.
When they were shooting this was prior to his stint back in rehab.
Right, and he was one-time director.
Oh God, yeah, this was a
One
whole
time-
other thing with the Batman movie that's coming out. Is he was directing, then he wasn't directing, and then there was rumors he was going to drop out because he wasn't happy with the script, and then there were rumors that Justice League and Wonder Woman were going to be bad. Both trailers look awesome.
Yep, I agree.
Wonder Woman is my idol right now. She looks amazing.
I smell a Halloween costume.
My Bitmoji is Wonder Woman.
Yes,
It's
it
me
is.
It's my Bitmoji dressed as Wonder Woman
Yes,
for
it is.
no important
Actually,
reason.
it looks like lingerie, but that's all right.
It
That's all right.
does.
That's okay.
It
Not
does,
complaining.
but I'm excited.
Yeah,
I love a good superhero film, even if it's bad. It's still fun to hype it up, and I don't know. I will always love.
I mean, I sit
superhero
here and I
films.
tell you that I'm not excited about it, but when we go, I'll be all excited to go see it.
Yeah,
I will.
me too. Well, I have a news clip for you. We're getting out of the movie realm.
Okay.
And we're actually moving into TV/video games realm.
Phew, that's quite the slash.
And of all the things that
Oh, you're going to talk about Wreck-It Ralph, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Son of a
well,
gun.
it's somewhat okay. Let's see if I can get you there. It's
All right.
it's something sort of like Wreck-It Ralph, based on the land of Wreck-It Ralph.
Are they making a Space Invaders movie? Oh my God, how awesome would that
No,
be? Space Invaders, the movie.
Nope. Think about where Wreck-It Ralph takes place, like the land. Who's the villain?
Ralph?
Who's the villain? He's the hero.
No, Fix-It Felix is a hero.
But Ralph is the everyman's hero. Who's the real villain, Patrick, in Wreck-It Ralph?
We're talking about the movie or the actual video
We
game?
always do impressions of him.
Oh, I'm King Candy.
That's it. There you go. So King Candy. So what in King Candy's domain?
Gosh,
What is there a lot of?
Candy.
Very good.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Candy.
there is a video. There is a.
Oh, you are working really hard
I'm
for this.
trying to get you there.
All right.
There is a TV show coming out
Can I
based
guess?
around a video game.
Can I guess?
You can guess.
Is it Candy Crush?
You bet.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so it's going to become a
Wait, is
game
it
show
It's a game show on television?
on TV by CBS.
And so you're going to launch birds, like actual birds into buildings or what's
I don't even know, but let me.
Is it going to be are people playing the video game?
Just hang on.
I'm so excited.
Just hang on. The host, none other than AC Slater from Saved by the Bell, Mr. Mario Lopez.
Thank God he's got another job.
I know. I was so worried for a while.
Yeah.
It's going to be an hour-long program.
What's up, Preppy?
That was. I'm really happy that you got a quote from AC Slater, but that was the worst AC Slater impression ever. An hour-long show with two teams competing for the win.
Which means what?
I don't know. It's similar to Candy Crush. They'll compete on a giant interactive game board in a contest of wits and agility.
Wits?
The battle of wits has begun.
Clearly cannot pick
And
the class in front of me.
Mario Lopez
Come
is
on.
going to host this show. How in the world are you going to have a Candy Crush game show?
I'm actually to Google I go.
Candy
and
Crush is
it
all about
says,
isolation and not talking to people for hours on end.
Candy Crush game show coming to CBS October 18th, 2016. That's the article in front of me.
2016, that's already passed.
I know. That's the article in front of me.
Well, then did it already happen? Are we in a time loop?
Oh my God.
Did someone hide the Candy Crush game show?
happened?
Someone went back. Marty McFly went back and hit it.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, it said it was maybe, I don't know, maybe it got
Okay, I got a little bit more. Apparently teams will use their entire bodies to slide, slip, swing, and swipe to make matches and dominate the
God.
game.
Oh my God.
They're
going to hurl their bodies
It's like
at
a
things.
mixture of
Slip and slide.
Wipeout
Yes.
and I don't even
Human
know.
bowling.
I guess?
Yeah.
There's going to be wits involved? The Battle of Wits. I cannot think of Princess Bride whenever I think that.
Yeah, I do have a date. Do you in your article? Do you have a date?
I can't find anything.
Because according to this, it's already happened and we missed it.
Okay, well, here's something more.
Go on.
The game show will see players match colorful candies in combinations of 3 or more, to win points, defeat obstacles, and progress through more than 2,000 levels. What?
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Do you know where they're filming? Because you and I need to go be on the show.
No, why?
We're going to Los
not
Angeles.
Gonna be good.
Get your tickets for Los Angeles. We're going.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think this is going to be good.
No. It may have been canned, quite honestly.
Look for the Candy Crush TV show.
It's kind of exciting.
Date TBA.
Yeah.
To be announced.
Yeah.
Speaking of TV, more TV news.
Go on.
Did you ever used to watch Family Matters?
Nope.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's the one with Steve Urkel, isn't
exactly.
it? Nope.
You didn't like it?
Nope. No.
Patrick.
No, that missed me completely.
Oh my god, it was great.
No. How?
Yes.
What? No.
That was a wonderful TV show.
No. The father was
a cop.
Was a cop, but he was also
Carl Winslow.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just filling the blanks.
Yeah. He was a cop, but he was from Die Hard. That's all I remember him from. He was from Die Hard. Yeah.
Well, I've never seen Die Hard, so.
What?
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Oh my God! Well, folks, that ends our episode.
And
we have got to go watch a movie right now.
It's been nice watching.
Because it has one of my favorite actors in it.
Who's that? Bruce Willis.
No, not Bruce Willis.
Robert Downey Jr.
No, come on. Shoot, the glass.
Alan Rickman?
Alan Rickman.
He's in. Well, I knew. Okay.
Yeah,
what
he's
am I
the bad
thinking
guy.
of then?
He's the bad guy.
I've never seen it.
Wow, I can't believe I couldn't come up with Alan
I can't
Rickman.
believe I've never seen the movie. I love Alan Rickman, as I've already
Alan
said.
Rickman.
Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman.
Stop drinking wine.
I am drinking wine.
So, go on.
So, obviously, you know that Steve Urkel was in that. Jaleel White.
Why?
He is coming back to TV.
Thank God.
And he's actually teaming up with someone from Saturday Night Live.
Dynamite.
What is that?
Never mind. Go on.
He's actually teaming up with Bobby Moynihan.
Oh, I love Bobby.
And they're going to be in a TV show together.
All right.
Bobby Moynihan's new sitcom is called Me, Myself, and I. The idea is actually kind of cool. It's very unique. It's kind of like Boyhood in that it's going to drop in on Bobby Moynihan at 3 stages in his life. Boyhood, adulthood, and futurehood. That's all it says.
Boys in the Hood?
It sets it up for it says 3 stages, and then it just says boyhood, adulthood, and there's no other stage named. Jaleel White will be playing one of his friends, his best friend, and apparently it's somebody that he goes to for advice. We don't know if he's going to be a nerd or if he's going to be smooth, because you know what happened in Family Matters, right?
They all die.
No.
No?
That's step by step. That's Sabrina the Teenage Witch. They all die.
No, actually,
do you know what happens?
Urkel becomes buff.
Yes.
I was kidding.
You're actually right.
Go on.
There's
I don't want to finish this anymore.
Steve spends the whole series loving Laura Winslow, and she's like too cool for school. She can't even look at him. But so then he develops this. He's like a scientist. He's super smart. He develops a serum that changes him from Steve Urkel to Stefan Urkel. I can't believe you missed this.
No, I do know that that Jameel White was
Jamal
Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. I know that he was not happy with the stigma of being a nerd. And he got to an age where he's like, I don't want to play the nerd anymore. So they had to like rewrite episodes for him so that he could be this buff character.
Oh, is that why it happened?
Oh yeah, because he was
for
picked on.
For someone that doesn't watch the show, you know quite a bit about it.
I don't watch it at all. It was terrible. Oh, you just drink your wine. Don't worry about having to talk. You just drink your wine.
Just drinking it.
God.
So, this is going to be interesting.
So my guess is he is not going to be doing his Urkel character.
No,
I would bet money that you will not see him as a nerd.
But you're right. Like I think about Screech from Saved by the Bell, and he couldn't even
Diamond
hack it. No, he's been
Diamond.
He's been arrested. He's been accused of.
He was on Dancing with the Stars.
That's right, he was.
Yeah, so was Jamal
But he had a heck of a time breaking out.
Walker there. He was on it too.
Schlemazel. Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. So I love Bobby Moynihan.
I love Bobby Moynihan.
I think he's great. It'll be sad to see him leave SNL, this is what it sounds like.
He's been gone for a while?
Moynihan? I don't think so.
To the Googles.
To the internet. We shall check.
I can't remember if he's still on the cast or not.
While you're doing that, can I offer you...
can I just tell you right now, when you're spelling Bobby Moynihan, it's not 2 O's.
Booby? Booby Moynihan?
I'm afraid of what I'll
Can
guess.
that be your porn name? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Booby Moynihan. That would be awesome for you.
Bobby Moynihan. Oh, my gosh.
While you're looking that up, can I offer you some quick clips?
I wish you would.
Okay, well, just to wrap up the news clips that we didn't get to this week, but are still vitally important in the world of pop culture, Game of Thrones is compensating for a shorter season with bigger dragons.
What?
Apparently the dragons, well, the three dragons, Daenerys' dragons, are going to be larger than life this season as they have grown and matured. We also have a news clip from Big Bang Theory. They are set to return for 2 more years. Most of the cast has signed on. The only ones that they're still negotiating are Mayim Bialik and Melissa Rauch.
I thought that was all settled. They were going to split some of their money up.
Perhaps. They decided to split their money so that they could have the same amount. The girls could have the same amount.
Right.
But they're saying that because they just negotiated this 2-year contract for the show, that with the exception of those 2 ladies, everybody else is signed on for 2 more years. So there's that. And last but not least, in the world of theater, we don't get too many theater news clips. We usually do more around June when the Tonys kind of surface, but this is kind of having to cross over in the world of movies and theater. We are finally going to see the Tina Fey-helmed Mean Girls musical. It's going to preview in Washington. Ooh. It's finally going to happen. This has been something that's been in the works for years, and now it seems like it is going to finally get its first bow.
How about that?
So there's our quick clips. Did you find?
Yeah, he is still part of the cast.
He is.
He is.
God bless him.
Yeah, he is. He's wonderful.
Not David Pumpkins.
That's not him.
No, but I just
That was not him.
made me think of that skit.
That was not
That was a great skit. I love Tom Hanks.
Anyway.
National treasure.
He's not on the death list, watch list, is he?
We haven't checked that in a long time.
No, we're not going to.
Do you want to update it?
No, I really don't. Maybe for a future podcast.
Well, are we going to have a whole death-centric episode?
Maybe for the anniversary one, we'll bring up.
Which is a funny story, because we were supposed to have, we mentioned last week we were going to have an anniversary party, and then life got in the way.
Yeah, life happened, yeah.
And we rescheduled it, so we're still planning on doing that actually next week. And we're still on the docket for Podcast Madness.
And thank you to our previous guests that have reached out to us on SpeakPipe. Thank you so much.
That's right.
We've gotten a couple great little clips. And
oh, they're wonderful people.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you're listening and you still want to do that, you still can. We'll play them. So
if you'd like to leave us a voicemail for our 1-year anniversary, all you have to do is go into seehere'sthething.com. On the left side of the page, the little tiny blue tab, it says leave a voicemail. Click on it. You can leave a 90-second voicemail of your well wishes and or jokes. We'll even put your jokes on. Who knows? Also want to mention that we are still on the docket for Podcast Madness. It's a podcast tournament sponsored by Blazing Caribou Studios.
We got to contact them, find out if we're supposed to be doing something for that.
I don't think so. I mean, I've been checking the website.
And Rami, you're listening. We need to know what's going on.
So we are still planning on that. We have some great guests lined up all the way through May 4th, which is crazy to think that it's only March 27th and we have guests all the way through May 4th.
Yet here we are talking to each other.
Here we are staring at each other over a glass of wine.
I got water.
Yeah. Well, I have to deal with you, so.
Remember you said
and
that.
I love you so much. I
you
just
said
love you. Anything else you want to add, Patrick?
I would like to say a very special thank you to all my friends.
By name.
Jimmy.
That's a made-up name.
Margot.
Nope.
Timothy.
You don't know anybody named Margot.
Samantha.
Yeah, you're making that up. But I know who we can actually thank.
Tell me.
Some great listeners and commenters on our Facebook page. Yeah. Dave and Megan and Tina.
Yeah.
They've been giving us some great comments this week.
Yeah. A very special thank you to Dave for we got the tickets to see a show. Yeah.
We saw Dave in a show this week, The Middle Ages. That
Wonderful.
was fun.
Yep.
So we love to hear from you at all times. Remember that you can get us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, along with YouTube even. We do have some YouTube videos out there. You can always leave us a voicemail. If you like what you hear, you can be our sponsor on Patreon.
Ooh.
Or if you're looking to advertise your business, check us out on AdvertiseCast. You can buy a 30-second, 60-second, 10-second ad slot and put yourself out on the podcast airwaves. It's a really neat way to get your product out there. We are always available on Podomatic, Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher, and Spreaker. And as always, on our website, seehere'sthething.com.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I got for episode 45.
45 is in the can.
In the can. And now I'm half in the bag.
Yes, you
with
are.
my wine. So we will see
To bed you go.
To bed, that's right. What time is it? 8:30? Okay, I'm going to bed.
Bed I go.
To bed I go. We will see you next week for yet another episode of See Here's the Thing. Bye.
Bye.